welcome back to my channel. Today you're going to be watching me do a set on my sister, some winter holiday nails using the Saviland Kit. So of course when we start out we want to make sure that we get into her nail prep. Her cuticles had grown out quite a bit, so I just wanted to make sure that they were done very well. Pushed back, clipped off, filed away, the whole 9 yards. And also my sister is very rough on her nails, so I feel like the cuticle prep was very good for her. She really needed that. So of course at the end of that I go on my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file, just rounding out her free edges, filing them down just a little bit because we are going to be doing extendo nails. I did apply the tips off camera only because I forgot to record. It was an accident, it wasn't on purpose. And I'm just wiping her nails down with Young Nails Swipe, and I'm making sure that I prime her really good using Young Nails Protein Bond because she is kind of rough, and I just want to make sure that that adhesion is as good as it could possibly be. You'll also see that some of her nails have red on them. She did have a red set on before we took it off and decided on her new set. So just don't pay that any mind. I just didn't want to file it off because it did kind of stain her nails, and I didn't want that to cause any damage. When I'm doing this set on my sister, now that I'm working on someone other than myself, I'm able to alternate back and forth between hands. So you'll see me work on one hand, while that hand is in a lamp, I'll start working on the other hand. And I feel like this did help out speeding the time along. Before I did her nails one time and I did one whole hand at a time, and I realized that that took such a long time to complete. I think we did that set, it took like 6 or 7 hours. So with doing it this way, I'm able to cut back a lot of that time just sitting around waiting for the lamp to cut off, and I just work on the other hand instead. Now it is not often that I get to do my sister's nails because she lives in New York and I'm all the way down here in Atlanta. But we did live here when I was younger. I want to say about 8 years. We lived in Georgia when we were younger. She loves it here sometimes, you know, she takes every opportunity she can to visit, especially now that I'm here with my kids. So she comes to visit us for the holidays. So when she comes down now, this is our thing, you know, we sit, I do her nails, we watch YouTube videos, we laugh, we joke, we really have a good time because we spend so much time just talking on FaceTime all the time that when we do get a chance to get around each other, it feels really good. My sister is literally one of my best friends. I talk to her every single day. We FaceTime at least once a day, and we have a really good relationship. When we were younger, I couldn't. Like, oh my gosh, get this annoying kid away from me. And now that she's older, she says that, like, man, when I was younger, I was really annoying, but all I really wanted to do was be around you, and I wanted to do everything you wanted to do. Now that we're older and we can kind of relate to different things more, I don't know what I would do without my sister. Like, that's my homegirl, for real. Really quick, just to kind of mention what I'm doing in the video, I'm applying these little snowflakes into the wet poly gel. They were kind of large, so I did bend them ahead of time. And then I just take my flashy to kind of cure that one snowflake in place while it keeps the rest of the poly gel wet, so that this way it doesn't pop up and move all over the place. I thought this was a really cute accent to these nails, very Christmassy. I actually did these nails on Christmas Eve. It was really late when we started them, about, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock. And I was trying to hurry up and finish them so that at midnight we could open gifts. My middle daughter was so excited about Christmas. She literally put herself to sleep at like 6:30. From the time my daughter saw Christmas lights being hung outside on people's houses, it was Christmas to her. Every day was Christmas. Mommy, it's Christmas. Look at the Christmas lights. Santa's coming. So she was pretty amped about Christmas, and I was really excited about that because my oldest daughter, their age difference is about 7 years. And she's over Christmas. Like, she just wants the gifts and that's it. Like, there's no, oh, Santa, or let me hurry up and go to sleep. Like, there's no excitement. Even her, my 10-year-old, my 11-year-old, she was up until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, she just had no concern. I should have made her set up the gifts under the tree instead of me. But anyway, back to the story. If you're not aware, I am from New York. And in New York, the Hispanic culture, they celebrate Christmas as soon as it turns midnight. So 12 a.m. on December 25th, you know, they start their Christmas celebration, opening gifts and everything like that. And like I said, my daughter had fell asleep so early that when she woke up, it was like almost midnight. So I'm like, oh, Misa, let's hurry up and do your nails. And then we'll go open Christmas gifts like they do in New York. My sister did not like that idea. She's like, listen, when you're done with this, I'm going to bed. I'm going to watch me some YouTube so I can fall asleep. And I'll see you guys in the morning. So that's just how Christmas ended up. I ended up just waiting until the morning, and the kids had a good time. They really enjoyed themselves. Looking back at this video, I look at my sister's nail beds and I'm just like, dang, I really wish I had nail beds like that. My sister has really wide and long nail beds, and I feel like they're perfect little canvases for nails. Like, they are awesome. So on this nail, when I put the white down, since her nail is stained with the red acrylic, it actually started to bleed through the polygel. So I try my best to cover that up with some stones. We didn't really think it was a big deal because we knew we would be doing her nails again before she went home. We just let it rock that way. This is a little bit off frame, but you can see right here where the polygel actually starts to change colors a little bit. I thought I was bugging out. I thought, oh, I need to add more, but then when I really had a chance to look at it, I was able to see, oh, okay, it's just the acrylic is bleeding through. On these first fingers, we're going to be doing an ombre. So from my direction, right, the top of the nail is what I would consider her nail bed. The bottom of the nail is where you see me applying polygel now. So what she actually wanted was the bottom of her nail to be clear and the top of her nail to be this blue glittery color. the way she explained it was how I applied it, and she's like, no, the top of my nail is this and the bottom of my nail is that. So that's where you see this little pause of us talking for a second, and then she's like, oh, like, it's fine, like, let's just go with it. And it actually still turned out to be really, really cute. Now, doing polygel ombre is very similar to doing an acrylic ombre in the fact that you put your base color down first and then you take your ombre, which you're going to be ombre, and you put it on the top and you bring it down. With polygel, I feel like it's a little bit easier because any excess that's on there, you can always just take it off before you cure it. And you're able to kind of manipulate and move the glitters around to make the perfect ombre the way that you actually want it. On the thumbnails, we kept it pretty simple. We just covered them with white. I always do the thumbs simple, even on my own self. I don't really get too involved with rhinestones and designs and everything, because when you're looking at your nails, or even when you're doing like a little nail pose, you can only see the profile of the thumbnail anyway. What you see right now is me setting up so my sister can record a TikTok. She likes to TikTok her nail process when she gets it done, whether it's by me or by her friend. So that's why you see me just kind of sprawl out all the polygel and the glitter designs and everything there. You'll even see her phone like come in a little bit to record me doing the application of the polygel. Just cap this one also. The ombre, you always want to make sure you cap it. You always want to make sure you encapsulate any of your glitters and stuff like that, so that this way when you get ready to go in for your filing, you're not filing the whole design that you did off. It's like one of the last little finishing touches. So this is just me giving everything a final wipe down and just touching up with the filing the side walls, making sure that they're nice and straight. Of course, I'm doing this over my 2-in-1 Melody Susie because that dust is something else. I need it to go anywhere but on my desk. Now when I did these extra long nails on myself, it was a little painful, but on my sister, she's like took it like a champ. She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine, everything is good. And this is the end result of the nails. They look beautiful if you ask me. I love them so much. I love spending time doing them with her. If you did like this video, give me a like, a comment, and even subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook. You can also shop my website, glamorousbykji.com. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.